Hello, and welcome back once again to Colorado, and today we're going to take care of the perfect alibi challenge, which is basically kill all 4 of your targets in accidents. So for this, all we're going to be bringing with us is our lockpick and a silenced pistol. Everything else we require will be available to us on the map. So, right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is make our way into the farm via the window in this little shack here. And we're going to move on round to our right, using all of the junk and stuff here for cover. And we're going to make our way over to the small red barn where the explosives tests are happening. And up in through the window, up onto the hay bales. And we're just going to see if the enforcer has his back to us there. He does, so we're free to continue on into the next section behind the hay bales. And we're going to turn on the radio here, turn it off again, and then we're going to hide behind the hay baler. And when the guard comes over to investigate, we will knock him out and take his outfit and his gun. And when you want to knock this guy out, you want to approach on his right hand side here, or his left hand side should I say, just so that you're more behind the hay bales. And once he's unconscious, we're going to grab his gun, grab his body, hide him in the hay baler and take his outfit. So now we're free to roam around a bit. So our first stop will be the munitions dump, where we will acquire ourselves some nitroglycerin. So straight out of the explosives area and across the main road into the explosives dump area, and we're going to turn off this generator, make our way around the outside of the fencing all the way around to the very next exit or entrance, which will bring us right up to the nitroglycerin. We're going to grab ourselves a couple of these and make our way back to the explosives test area. And this time we're going to go past these tractors, just because it brings us closest to the mixing table for the explosives. Now hopefully Sean Rose is here, which means the enforcer at this table isn't, so we're free to just add some explosives. You only need 1, but you can add up to 5. It's quite hilarious if you get 5 in there. So with the explosives now added, we can move on. We're going to take out Ezra Berg next, so that Sean Rose will eventually take the explosives test and blow himself up. So we're going to make our way over to the farmhouse, past the main entrance, and up the ramp here just on our right, stopping at the top so we're not trespassing. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol and we're going to shoot the back of the ride-on moped sort of lawnmower thing. That's the petrol tank, that little red spot. So with that taken care of, that's 2 of our targets now assassinated via accidents. So our next stop will be to enter into the farmhouse, and to do this we need the appropriate attire. So we're going to make our way to the movals trucks, or the removal trucks, and we're going to find ourselves an elite soldier disguise. Ignore the guys behind you and make our way up and into the building via the balcony and the side window, just to avoid any cameras. So now we're inside the house. We need to take care of a couple of little things, like the patrolling enforcer on the top floor there. There is also a guard in Sean Rose's room we may have to worry about. But first of all, we need to take care of the cameras. So we need to wait for the enforcer, who's standing by the camera's control, to finish his conversation with, I believe, one of the hackers. And as you saw there, I've selected my silenced pistol and I've changed shoulder, because I fire from the left shoulder. You may need to change shoulder yourself unless you fire from the right shoulder, or the other way around. I'm not sure which way it is. But once we've got a free shot, we're going to use instinct, line it up with the video surveillance system, shoot the surveillance system, get back behind the server. And we're going to put our gun away just for good measure. So that will eliminate the cameras, but it will attract the attention of this guard here. So we're just going to swap shoulders back over because I'm more comfortable this way. Once the guard loses interest, we're free to move on. So he's going to lose interest now, and we can now make our way upstairs, being aware of the patrolling enforcer who's around here somewhere. So we're just going to wait in the hacker's room right behind the wall here while Sean Rose blows himself up. And there is the enforcer in question. We will be getting rid of him shortly because he's an annoyance. So while we're waiting for that guy to leave, I believe it's the same guy who comes back, I'm not entirely sure. And here is our other target, the patrolling enforcer. He keeps moving up and down along the corridor. We need to get rid of him because he will spot us at some point. So we're going to make our way into Sean Rose's bathroom by lockpicking the door. Make our way inside, close the door behind us. Have a good look around. Where are we? Right, so there's the patrolling guard, and we're now waiting for the other enforcer to arrive, or at least make his way here. But we're going to risk it for a biscuit a little bit, and we're going to take out the patrolling guard first of all. So we're just going to take out our shotgun, place it on the floor right in front of the doorway, plug ourselves up by the door and open the door. And when the patrolling enforcer comes back from the children's bedroom where there's a couple of guys playing computer games, he will see that, he will come to investigate, and we will subdue him around the corner. And we'll knock him out and possibly even hide his body. So he's in the next room at the moment with the two gamers. We're just waiting for him to make his way back this way. And we're also waiting for the other enforcer. Like I said, there will be another enforcer going into Sean Rose's room. But in the meantime, our patrolling enforcer has arrived, so we're going to just grab him, drag him into the bathroom, knock him unconscious. We're going to pick up our gun. We're going to stash the shotgun in the bin just to be nice and neat and tidy while Ezra Berg blows himself up. So that's two of our targets now completely dead. Anytime now Maya Parvati will poison herself. What am I chatting about? We're going to take out Maya Parvati next. So we're going to make our way into Sean Rose's bedroom, collect the bust and knock out the enforcer in the next room here. And we're going to hide his body in the cupboard. Now we do have to tidy up as we go along here, because when we start taking out our next two targets, people will come and investigate this area. So we're just going to retrieve his gun, retrieve our bust, make our way back into the bathroom, retrieve the other guy's gun, and we're going to hide his body in the cupboard as well. Just so that everything's nice and neat and tidy in case anyone does come investigate it. They may not make it this far, but they may. And it's better to be safe than sorry. So, with the area now cleaned up, we are going to take out Maya Parvati by dropping a haystack on her. This is a relatively tricky shot, so you do have to get the shot lined up absolutely perfectly, so take your time. Hence getting rid of the patrolling enforcer, because he does actually spot your arm sticking out of this window when he's out on the balcony. So you really need to get this shot absolutely lined up perfectly, as you can see there. And now all we have to do is hold that position until Maya Parvati walks directly beneath, and we take our shot and drop the hay bale on her head. So you want to take the shot just as she's exiting the barn there. So that's 3 down, 1 to go. I'm going to vacate this area just in case someone does come a-looking this way. what we're going to do now is plug ourselves up underneath this lamp just here on the upper balcony. Just keeping an eye out. There is Penelope Graves, our final target. She's quite a way off at the moment. Just keeping an eye out for anyone coming to investigate. But in the meantime, I'm going to take out our gun, line up our shot with the chandelier, and await the arrival of Penelope Graves. And she will stop directly beneath the chandelier, and all we have to do is take aim and shoot. So there you go, that's 4 targets killed in 4 separate accidents, and that will get you the perfect alibi challenge. So what we're going to do now is just make our way back into Sean Rose's bedroom. I just basically want to make sure everything's nice and tidy, just in case people come looking up in this direction. Everything's sweet, so we're just going to wait here now for Penelope Graves' body to be removed. Come on, boys. It was clearly an accident. That's it, bag her and tag him. So now that the enforcer has stopped being an enforcer, we're free to maneuver, and we're just going to make our way down the stairs, out the main doors, off of the farmhouse property, and hang a right, and we're going to make our way to the West Bridge area, or the exit. So there you go, that is the perfect alibi challenge taken care of. 4 accident kills. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.